in Mexico in San Miguel de Allende. What an incredible place. I feel so lucky that I got to be here for 3 days walking around. And that means that I spent 3 days not having to read any news about our insane clown president, Trump, which gave me such a happy feeling that I am in such a wonderful state of happiness. And I feel like if Trump is going to build a wall, I hope he does it very quickly so that I can stay on the good side of the wall over here, because I have enjoyed it very, very much. All right, so I would just say about my own marriage, I've been married about 10 years. And I would say it's only about twice a year that I seriously consider divorcing my husband, which I think puts us into the top 5% of happy couples everywhere. I am really happy with that statistic. And if you talk to my husband, I think he would say the same thing about me. Dan talked a little bit about how to deal with your husband. I once felt very angry at my husband, and I decided I would give him the silent treatment for an entire week. I would not say anything during dinner. I would not say anything at all to him. I wouldn't respond. And at the end of the week, my husband said, "Oh my God, we're getting along so well." Okay. I would say this, I want to just say about what I know about Andrés and Pamela. Pamela is not only very beautiful, I actually happen to know that she's a really incredibly bright person who truly follows the truth and the untruth to wherever it leads, and is a brave enough person to choose a different, unique life for herself. And I really have come to care about her very much for that. And Andrés, I love so much. He is such a wonderful connector person with people. He's created so many wonderful experiences, including this wedding too. I feel if Andrés was on a desert island with no other people, he would have little dinner parties with like a coconut and a pineapple and a piece of driftwood, and he would be saying to the pineapple, "Do you have to be a pineapple?" And he would say to the driftwood, "You will drift no longer. You have a family of people here." And so to me, I really do feel that these two remarkable people to come together in marriage is such a wonderful thing for all of us. And then I was going to say, why marriage? So why, I can't explain it from a scientific point of view, but for me, marriage is about having a witness to your life. It's about having someone be there for your ups and downs. It's about having someone see you at your worst, and you see them at their worst. And it's about having someone who you can be irritated by, and who you can irritate, and who you can be bored by, and who you can bore. And then also someone who you can be surprised by and invent yourselves again and realize, oh, wait a minute, maybe this really is a great person for me to be married to, and to go through all those waves. And most importantly, it's about having a person for when you need to go out and get a drink, you have someone to blame it on. And if you need to go outside and have a cigar, you have a reason to do that because you're married. Okay, so now this is a tradition. I'm not sure if it's a tradition here in Mexico, but in the US, we have this tradition where we say, is there anyone here who objects to this couple getting married? No. Is there anyone who thinks they should get married? Is there anyone who objects to any marriage that they know of? Their own marriage. Okay, I think we can proceed here. All right, now we are going to go to the witnesses, right? Okay, so Andrés has 4 witnesses and Pamela has 3 witnesses, and I'm going to call them up to the stage. We have Jose Antonio Meade, please come up. Ricardo Salinas, my friend, come up. Eugene Bardock and Enrica de la Madrid, please all come up. And Pamela has Carmen Maria Cortez and Estefania Cortez. Oh, I said it wrong, I think. Oh, I was practicing it too. And Mariana Cortez, please come up. Okay, so right now, I guess I'm doing color commentary during the witness signing. These people are now signing their names to witness the wedding that is about to take place here at Andrés and Pamela. No one will be able to say that these people were not married, because we have all of us, we've got these people writing their names down, and we're gonna have pictures, and they know your addresses and where you live, so they cannot pretend this didn't happen. Do you have some? Do you have a joke? Dan. Okay, we're trying to decide if we should be solemn during the signing or tell wedding jokes. Dan's got some jokes. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm Jewish, just so the origin of this joke is clear. So a guy goes to his rabbi and he says, Rabbi, I've been living with my wife for 10 years and I think she's trying to poison me. Would you please talk to her, try to understand her, and try to figure out if indeed she's trying to poison me? The rabbi said, sure, I'll do it, come back in 3 days. Guy goes away, 3 days later he's back, and the rabbi said, I talked to your wife for 4, maybe 5 hours. I talked to her about her preferences and her ideology and how much she loves you and her relationship with you, and I know everything about her, and I think you're right. I think she is trying to poison you. And if I were you, I would take it.
Come on, Moran, you got one? Oh, you have another one, keep going.
Okay, this one is from a different tradition. All the animals in the jungle are celebrating because the lion is getting married. And it's an amazing celebration. The lion is getting married and they're dancing and there's food and there's drink and everybody, all the animals are dancing. But the animal that dances the most is the mouse. And the mouse just dances and just doesn't stop. And the rest of the animals, they take a break, they go to eat something, they get a drink, they go back. The mouse just dances and dances, doesn't stop. So the tiger is curious. So the tiger comes to the mouse and he says, Mouse, why are you so happy? Why are you not stopping dancing? And the mouse is saying, what do you mean? It's the wedding of the lion. How could you not be happy? The tiger says, okay, goes back, get a drink. Still the mouse is dancing. He comes to the mouse again and says, Mouse, what's this level of happiness? And the mouse says, what do you mean? The lion is getting married. And the tiger says, yes, but you're the mouse and he's the lion. What's to you and to him? What's the relationship? So the mouse says, what do you mean? Me and the lion? We're the same tribe. We're the same clan. We're kind of one and the same. And the tiger says, you, the mouse, and the lion, the same tribe, the same clan? How can that be? So the mouse says, I too was a lion before I got married.
Oh, I love that one. The mouse. And what's wrong with a mouse? Okay, now as we're finishing up, I want to call up Bob Cooter, who is the best man and who has the rings. And Bob Cooter is a professor of law and economics at University of California at Berkeley at the law school. And he was also the person who supervised Andrés' PhD thesis, which was on public policy and water. And Bob told me that he now realizes that if you get a PhD in public policy and water, the next thing you know, you're going to become a TV star, as André did. So I guess that's the path, if any of you are looking for that. And Bob's going to say a few words, so please come up.
Thank you very much. For those of you who are unfamiliar with law and economics, I just tell you it's a lot like accounting, but without the sex appeal. Now, we've had two really splendid lectures by my colleagues, and as a professor, I feel that I should hand out the exams. Yes, it's time to give you the exams in the paper. But actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to let you off from the exams, and I'm just going to tell you a quick story about how I have breakfast. Because when I have breakfast in the morning, I look out the kitchen window, And there's a certain bush there that my wife planted. It's actually called in California a Mexican sage. It's a Mexican sage bush, and the hummingbirds love it. And usually, on a breakfast morning, I can see a hummingbird dancing around from one flower to another like a beautiful flirtatious ballerina. And on the same morning, I usually look out, and I see hopping around on the ground a small bird called the towhee, a small gray bird. But you never see only one towhee. There's always two. There's always another one, either beside it or perhaps in the bush above, keeping watch. But there's always two together because it's as natural for them to pair for life, they have lifetime monogamy, as it is for the hummingbird to go from flower to flower. Now, the question is, which are we human beings? Are we human beings the butterfly, or are we human beings the towhee? And the answer is that we are both, because we love, we cannot help but love beauty. That is part of our nature. But it's also the case that we long for a companion. We long for someone. Sorry, I know who this gentleman is. I know you, but you don't know me. Nice to see you. We all long for a companion. It's as natural to find the butterfly beautiful as it is to wish to have a companion. Someone in life who is both your lover and your friend. Someone with whom you have sex, but someone with whom you talk to afterwards. We're human beings. We are not insects. We are not alligators. Love is as natural for us as any other institution. So I wanted to bring you that message because I also believe in evolutionary biology. I believe in those theories. And I don't think you have to be religious to understand that people need a companion. They want a friend in life. They want a lover as well as a friend together. And I believe that Pamela and Andrés are two such perfectly suited people. I believe this is possible for them. And I want to say that I feel I've earned the right to say that because this year is my 50th anniversary. And I want to tell you this. After 50 years, I still find that my wife is the most fascinating woman in the world. So this can happen. And I believe it can happen. And it will happen to Andrés and Pamela. And so now we come to the rings. Because the rings are the symbol of this human love. We're here to celebrate joy, and we're here for the promise of a marriage. And the promise of a marriage is symbolized by the ring, which is perfect without end. So now I'm going to give the couple their rings.
Thank you, yes. All right. The main event's about to happen, people. The rings are in play. Okay, now, are you, okay. Andrea is putting the ring on Pamela's finger. Pamela is putting the ring on Andres' finger. And now they're going to say some vows to each other, and they're going to sit down, or do you want to stand?
No,
Sit.
I want to sit down.
Sit down. Let me hold your flowers. Okay.
Bueno, llegó la hora de hablar español porque no voy a decir mis votos en inglés. Hace casi 5 años, exactamente el 27 de marzo de 2013, estaba tomando un avión a Miami para conocer a una persona que me había contactado vía Facebook y con quien solo había platicado por teléfono hasta ese momento. Tras varias llamadas que llegaron a durar horas enteras, Había descubierto que mi interlocutor era muy distinto a cualquier otro ser humano en mi órbita, una combinación sui generis, profundo y a la vez divertido, sabio pero sin tomarse demasiado en serio, un alma vieja que nunca había abandonado a su niño interior y sobre todo un hombre realizado, pero hambriento por seguir aprendiendo del mundo que lo rodeaba. Conversar con él se convirtió rápidamente en una adicción. Dicen que las personas son como los libros. Mientras unos solo te interesan por la portada y otros los abandonas después de 10 páginas, existen aquellos que deseas que nunca terminen y podrías repasarlos sin cansarte porque siempre te dejan algo nuevo. Así es Andrés, y era justo lo que estaba buscando. Cuando nos encontramos por primera vez en el lobby del hotel, su acción inmediata, curiosamente, fue poner uno de esos libros en mi mano, una edición pop-up del Principito, ni más ni menos. Lo volví a leer un mes antes de casarnos y en esta ocasión reflexioné que bien podría ser un mapa de la relación que hemos tenido y una guía para entender a un personaje con quien Andrés guarda más similitudes que el pelo güero y alborotado, la necesidad de hacer preguntas y obtener respuestas, el espíritu de un explorador incansable, los razonamientos más contraintuitivos y sí, el amor por las puestas de sol. Hoy soy su rosa y él mi principito. Nos hemos domesticado, como diría el zorro. Y lo que nos hace únicos el uno para el otro es nuestra historia, el tiempo que nos hemos dedicado. No es ningún secreto que somos una pareja muy poco convencional. En Andrés tuve la suerte de encontrar a mi cómplice, alguien que se divierte con mis arranques casuales de misantropía y le parece interesante la fascinación que tengo por las películas violentas. Yo a la vez lo encuentro adorable con sus manías dignas de un personaje de Woody Allen y me hace reír con ese talento único para sorprender a completos desconocidos con chistes y preguntas políticamente incorrectas. Lo que muchos considerarían defectos para nosotros son virtudes, porque todos tenemos esqueletos en el closet, pero el punto es encontrar a alguien cuyos esqueletos puedan bailar con los tuyos. Hoy estamos aquí finalmente, como pueden ver, no ante una autoridad religiosa, sino celebrando la coincidencia, el azar, la casualidad, el accidente afortunado de que dos conjuntos de átomos imperfectamente perfectos el uno para el otro se hayan topado a lo largo del camino. Esta es una celebración de amor. Un agnóstico que se siente muy judío y una atea que creció como católica, pero ambos rodeados de nuestras familias y de nuestros amigos, nuestra tribu. Pues a pesar de que no todos comparten nuestra ideología, vinieron a acompañarnos en esta ceremonia pagana y hereje. Así que aprovecharé la ocasión para hacer unas cuantas confesiones. Andrés, sí creo en los milagros. El mío es despertar todos los días a tu lado. Sí creo en los ángeles, porque tengo el más grande enfrente de mí. Sí creo en un poder superior, que es el amor que te tengo. Y sí creo en el paraíso, que es mi aquí y mi ahora contigo. Te amo.
Yo creo que ya vieron por qué me caso con Pamela. No hay nada que decir. Mis votos, bueno, yo voto por Pepe Mit, pero aparte de eso, voy a hablar de mis votos. Un aplauso en ese sentido, Pamela, te amo. No tengo... Después de tu confesión. Pamela, hoy también tengo una confesión que hacerte entonces. Te confieso. Si me aceptas como esposo, seré el más afortunado de coincidir por siempre con esos ojos y esa mirada que me ilumina y llamo, con esa integridad que admiro y respeto, con esa sensualidad que me es cómplice y locura, con esa inteligencia que provoca mundos posibles e imaginarios, pero sobre todo con esa valentía que jamás me ha permitido sentirme solo o derrotado en la más trágica de mis batallas. Sí, Pamela, tú eres mi cisne negro. Ese cisne inesperado, excepcional, único, existente e inimaginable. Ese cisne que rompe con los cánones comunes y cotidianos, con las fórmulas desgastadas e inservibles. Contigo el amor no exige reducir expectativas para ser duradero o sumar al pesimismo para ser inquebrantable. Contigo se lleva todo. Estabilidad con sorpresa, certidumbre con aventura, serenidad con pasión, predecibilidad con misterio. Contigo se desfiguraron las sombras del eterno interrogante de la condición humana. ¿Habrá alguien mejor para mí? ¿Alguien más noble? ¿Alguien más interesante? ¿Alguien más hermosa? ¿Alguien más humana? Holísticamente imposible. A tu lado se desfumó la disyuntiva inexorable del hombre que ama sobre todo el universo a sus hijos y al mismo tiempo a su amada, y se transforma. Tú en prioridad de mis prioridades y ellos, mis hijos, en prioridades de mi prioridad. Mi cisne negro, mi única, mi amada, mi excepcional Pamela. Por ser la mujer de mi vida y de mis ilusiones, hoy 10 de marzo del año 2018, en la ciudad más mágica del mundo, ante la gente que más amo y más les debo en mi existir, te comulgo mis votos, te confieso y te firmo. Que te amo como el amor no sabe expresarse. Te amo sin límites, sin treguas, sin pausas, sin temores, sin pretextos, sin comas, sin titubeos, sin fin. Y por ende aquí hoy te pido, te imploro, ser Pamela Cortés Roemer al infinito, contigo y a mi lado por siempre.
That was beautiful. Okay, before we make our pronouncement, we have one thing to do, and that is smash some glass.
So in the Jewish tradition, this of course is a very, very happy occasion, but we also want to remember a little bit the things that are not working so well, the things that are challenging, not as happy and broken. So we break this glass as a reminder of the things that are not working well in the world. Yeah. By the power
invested in us, we now pronounce you husband and wife. Please kiss the bride. I give to you Andrés Romer and Pamela Cortés Romer.
Thank you very much to my priest. Gracias a todos. Ahorita hay champaña y hay unas camionetas que nos van a llevar a la fiesta. Les agradecemos infinitamente ser parte del momento.